Okay, hi, good everyone. This is the Nokek, and I'm trying to remake the website, which is our official website. So, like, I have lots of things doing. I get occupied, and I employed someone to do this. He's a friend of mine. I've known him for quite some time. So I told him he should remake the website for me since I'll be engaged. Plus, we haven't really spoken in a very long time, and he was there when I actually started reading up. So when I started reading up, it used to be my moderator then. We used to be close friends, but I think after then we lost connections because whenever I'm trying to like brief him up, tell him let's join hands, partnership, work together, he's always like, oh, I have other things to do, I have my life figured out, like there are things I want to do, I wouldn't want to be partnering with you and all that. He said he gets gig, he creates app, and I said, okay, fine. So fast forward to I met him, he now does websites full time, and this time around it wasn't a partnership anymore. I could afford to employ a service. So I employed the service to help me create the sites because he said he created a lot of sites, Bootstrap, jQuery, and the rest. And he said, okay. I gave him the sites. He gave me this awful looking stuff. And even this level you're seeing right now came with hundreds of complaints. At first, it was like scaling out. He used the templates. I complained over and over and over and over again. At the bottom of the whole thing, I just learned that you should never really employ somebody whom you know in person. But I think still, I still have people who I know in person who do great jobs for me. I just don't know why he never took this thing serious. Money wasn't the problem, obviously. I think I even paid more than what the average person would pay for his job. But I think probably he just felt someone doing this for me. I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't want to make conclusions, but it was like close to 2 months and yet nothing was done. So I couldn't just find myself creating the same thing or modifying the code because I felt bad. Instead, I had to employ someone else to create a new design. Because we will create websites, we employ a UI UX team, which is somebody who does user interface and user interaction. They will get to code the website themselves. Then after which would, push it to a programmer to do the coding. So I, for instance, I'm a programmer. I can code any site, but then I can employ somebody to do the design, which is like UI UX, and then when they're done with the user interaction and the user experience, then I would now push it to somebody who would now code it. So the UI can be done with Bootstrap, CSS styling. UI simply means user interaction. Then the user experience comes with how to add some effects that will make the experience wonderful. So we have different people who do it. So if anybody tells you they're one person, they create websites, they do both UI UX, they might not be that effective. It's usually been structured among lots of people. So I had someone else do this. Still someone I've known for long. His name is Chigozie. I think we met once in Lagos. That was at ShopRite, and it was awesome because still gave him the job, although it took a whole lot of time as well. Chigozie took like close to 3 weeks. In fact, right now, I don't think I want to ever work with anybody whom I've known. I don't know why people would deliver quickly whenever they don't know you or have anything to do with you. But once they know you in person, I think they feel comfortable that they could give you excuses and you would listen, you would get so upset. And so Gozo also took so much time. He was actually supposed to even structure the Land Ninja site for me, but I think I just had to do it myself because I wouldn't want to have issues with anyone. I wouldn't want to be calling him. We spoke well, we talked well. I think I apologize for not being able to do it, but yet still, I'm actually thinking if we're doing this main scale, if companies should employ us for our service and then one person is unavailable or one person is giving excuses, I think I would lose a contract. So let's assume this Land Ninja was a contract from a multi-million company and contract worth millions of naira, and then they gave it to me and I gave it to our UI UX. He wasn't able to do it. They would likely take that contract to someone else. I would likely give them a refund. I would likely never see them again. So I'm just actually looking for people I can work with, people who will be very, very fast. When I mean people who will take this job serious. Then if you're not available, like me myself, I'm known for I'm not available. Like I will tell you, I can't do this at this particular point in time. Though it might sound very hurtful, but I think it's better I tell you I won't be available than take the job, hoping to do it later, and I keep your job staying. So enough of people who have given the jobs in the past who weren't able to execute it. It's now time for us to do it. So after Chigozie did the job, so I forwarded to a guy, Chibike. His was something else. Chibike took like a week plus. After which I think he wasn't available. Oh man, I had to even block him on WhatsApp. I got upset. It's like a godson to me. So when he came back, he apologized over and over again. I gave him listening ears, but yet still, I felt so bad that I would have actually launched this website on time. And this is why most people think I'm not serious in my life, because I have people who I depend on to do certain things. Like I can't do every single damn thing, so I push the work to people. But then I'm often pushing work or jobs to people who I know, because I've met TBK like once as well. So I think the best thing to do is to just employ people on a space, physical space. I don't want any remote job, because I also gave somebody a remote job to do. He told me he wasn't feeling fine and all that. So the thing is, you've paid is remote is remote. It's not like you're gonna sack them. It's not like you're gonna raise your voice. It's not like they have like once it comes to remote, people really take it serious. Now I understand why most companies want you to come physically to the office. So if you're not able to come to the office physically, they know they're looking for someone else. Remote jobs comes with a whole lot of issues. Now I understand why people don't even get to employ Nigerians. Fast forward, Chibike took a whole lot of time. About 2 months later or 3 months later, but after about 2 or 3 months, Chibike was able to finally code something similar to what Gozi had designed earlier, which is this. And yeah, so right now what I want to do is to just look at it about service portfolio blog, contacts and sign in. So I want to just modify what Chibike had done, because I think the issue was Chibike never really had images, like the main images, because most of these jobs, most of the things I'm saying right here, like this um background image feels like he actually just took it from somewhere on the internet. So let's just get to work. Okay, so to start with, I'm going to open the project of VS Code, which I already have. I'm supposed to remotely connect this to the browser. Oh, I think this is an error. So if I connect this to the browser, I would be able to, what the hell is this? I'll be able to do this in real time. So, but what I would simply just want to do, let me just code it locally and then update when I'm done. So I'll go to live server. You already know what live server does. It just creates the program for you. Okay, so let's start with simple obvious things. The first and the foremost, the email. So I would go with the business at danokek.com. So if I head back here, I would see where he had an email. Okay, this is it. So I would come here and put business at danokek.com. Okay, so this is done. Phone number should be, I think I dedicated a line for this. I'll put that one later. Location Nigeria, that's fine. Though Lagos, Nigeria, but I think Nigeria should be fine. So people don't get to see Lagos, Nigeria, and then feel our services would not, extend to where they are. Okay, I can see an error here. So why is this error coming here? HEIGHT background image. So why am I having this? Why am I getting this error? Okay, this is style, this is style, this is opening, this is opening tag, closing tag. There has to be a reason why there's this error here. Okay. Okay. Good. So let me try doing it now myself. Okay. Now I get it. He was trying to add a background height. Seems like it's no background height. It's just height. Okay. Um. Okay, so I've updated the business at danokek.com. This is phone number. The social media icons, I would have to push them to the page. His write up, we program and develop website and smart artificial intelligence. I think I updated this last time. Okay, this is about our experience about an experience. Okay, so this is the old one. The first person I contracted did quite awful. I feel probably he was feeling bad because, okay, I remember when I called him one time years ago, and he hung up the call because I was telling him, oh, business was going well. Remember the company I opened, during apps, things are moving smooth, predictions are going well. He also does predictions like me, gives out predictions. I think probably that might be envy or jealousy, but I really don't know why you would rather hate on someone than learn from the person. Well, then I'll close this with program and develop website and spend on artificial intelligence. Okay, I think these were our keywords before. And now we'll use, okay, still the same thing, smart artificial intelligence. So what we're going to be putting here, okay, because when you see here, something has to be here. And if you see the way Gose did this, he intentionally made everything dark. So he obviously used a dark theme so these words can pop up. Chibike here did not use a dark image. Okay, so what I would want to do is to use exactly what Gose is using here. But I have something better. So I took a picture of the Danokek setup, which is the setup, my office setup. I took a picture of it. I wish I was doing this on my Mac because I'd have usually airdropped this. But now I would have to go through 360 ways just to upload what I want to upload. Okay, basically what I'm trying to do is to upload a picture of background. I took my own customized background that showed the Daniel cake, so it would look more appealing. I think that would be with my other phone. So I'm going to be using that image right now instead of using this stock one. I don't know if those images are copyrighted. We don't want someone telling us tomorrow that the image on your website is copyrighted, what's suing you and all that. Okay, fantastic. And I have something that is even more darker. Okay, so I would have to upload this image here. That's what I would do. Upload it here, or I think I would just go with I would have to upload it. So the way I could send from iPhone. This is why I love coding on my Mac. So Apple is something else. They have this closed ecosystem. Because Android, I'll just send this through Bluetooth. But the only option I have now is to upload it to Google Drive, and then from Google Drive, I will take it up from there. And I've not even configured my Google Drive here on this phone. Okay, so I only have one option that will be fast without wasting time, and that will be WhatsApp. So I'm going to use WhatsApp to send this image. So I'm going to also I'm open my WhatsApp over here, and then I'll download it. So I'm going to open my WhatsApp here and then download the image that I just sent, because like I said, this one is fine, but then it could be an image that was just gotten from the internet. And there is this stuff I learned when I was learning how to create professional sites. You don't use stock images no matter what. I did with you. Okay, don't use stock images. So as a company, you make sure you always use you always use unique pictures, because if anyone sees or gets to discover that you use stock images, doesn't just go well. Okay, so let's start with what Chibike called his own background, so we could just overwrite it. Hold on. His own background image, I think his head, he kept it at img, which is this img, and he gave it as img, and he gave it img.jpg, right? So this is img, yeah. I'm trying to. Oh, this is why I just don't like coming to WhatsApp. Much messages are popping up again. Okay, so I'm going to change this thing to header. I'll call mine header. Chibiki is actually trying. For his level, I think he's doing a good job. Just that it took a lot of time and I got upset a bit. Would want to replace yes. Okay, so JPEG. So I'll just show you the picture I just downloaded right now. I have to send from my phone to the computer, and then okay, so I'm going to refresh this page now. It's not working. Header, that's what it's called, right? Header, HETA, header.jpg. Okay, it's actually jpg, not jpeg. Okay, so jpg, fantastic. You giving me a refresh? Yes. So this is it. Is it close to what you guys did? No. So what I will do is to drag this image up. Okay. And why it's not really showing well is because the image is quite wild and majority of the content were down. So I'll go to, that's how we do this on CSS. Background size, cover, background repeat, background position. Background position. I'm going to go to that's how we do it. I'm going to go to bottom, bottom right. So it's going to go down and go like this. Fantastic. Okay, so this is the no cake, but all right. This is what I don't love. I don't like about using what's it called again? WhatsApp to send images. These images were shot on my iPhone. The quality is something else. But right here, I can see WhatsApp has actually downscaled it, and I don't want a downscaled image. So the only option I think I have is to the only option I think I have at this point in time would be to upload it directly to, you know, the website and then have a link. And this might take few minutes to do. Let me see. Okay, instead of using bottom, why don't you use center? Let me just say something, because the darkness is not even where our problem is. It's those words that were written. Yeah. Okay, fantastic. So we have the Dano cake here. Chigoze's on the logo. I think he made this logo. He had to invert it white. This was a very smart one. Why the original logo here is kind of, but if the essence of a workstation is to really show you where the work is going, right? So I think everyone already knows. No, when they actually see the setup, it's a whole different thing. So I just have, oh, God of mercy. Okay, one solution. I have a solution. In a minute, I will share the solution to you because I wouldn't want to start porting my from my Windows to my Mac. So what I will do is I will give you a solution I use whenever I code on Windows and Mac. So hold on. Okay, guys, I'm looking sweet in case you hear my voice. So I'm back. This is my solution. I don't know if you guys can see it. So this is a four-way USB. This is for iPhone. You can plug an iPhone here. You can use a USB normal Android phone. In case you have an Android phone, you can plug a computer on here. This is the normal USB, and then this is USB Type C. Like I have an iPad, for instance, so I can use this flash drive on my iPad. I can use it on my computer. I can use it on my iPhone. I can use it on my Samsung as well, which is Android. So it's one flash drive that is everything. I think I'll put a what is it called? A download. I say download a purchase link. So I'll just simply plug this flash drive to the iPhone, and then I'll go to that particular image. At this point, let me close my WhatsApp before I start seeing messages. Okay, good. YT. That's the driver I usually use for this. Did I uninstall it? Okay, so there is this driver. Once you plug the what's it called again? The flash drive on iPhones. On Android, you don't need to do this, but on iPhone, you need to download something called YT drive or something like that. So basically, just a software that would help you to use the drive, the flash drive. YT drive, right? Allow confirm. Okay, I've gotten it. It's called YT drive. Okay, so I'm on my phone right now, and I've plugged the flash drive. So it's loading. So what I want to do right now is to copy this flash, which is this image. Yeah, because if I do it that way, the quality will be very, very high. It's not gonna be compressed. WhatsApp, or what WhatsApp, yeah, what WhatsApp does is to compress. The only time you can snap a picture and use it on your website is if that picture you took will be uploaded directly to, or will be dropped or sent directly to the person via email, or uploaded to a link, like a download link. But if you send it to any social media app, they usually compress images. They do this for two ways: one, to compress it to reduce space for both the receiver and the send, and for both the receiver and their server, and then two, in case there's any virus on the image you sent, by the time they compress it, the virus will just be gone, because the compression stuff kind of reduces, removes, or there's some rats code you could actually put on a picture. Like once somebody opens the picture, the virus attacks their computer. So if you send it through WhatsApp, they'll compress it. Those viruses will not work. Okay, good. So I have one here. In fact, I have like three I might want to use. So I will just copy all of them, and I would. Ah, okay. So let me copy all of them. Okay, so I'm actually trying to copy it. I don't know why it's taking so much. Okay, I've seen the select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm selecting 5 of this image. I'm clicking on sync here, copy to USB. So it's going to take like very fast. It copies too fast. Yeah, it's copying within few seconds. It has copied. So I'm just going to unplug it and then plug my flash to my computer. Mm. Almost everything here is useful. The only place I can actually plug this right now is at the back. Oh, hold on. Let me plug this at the back. Okay. So I'm going to. Okay. So what I will simply do right now is to head over to my photos. Hey. 7 megabytes. That's what the file is worth. 7 megabytes. So you see, WhatsApp must have probably given us like 300 KB file. Okay, so this is it. I think I would want to use. I'll look for one. All of them has this pop up. I think this one might do a bit of a justice. Okay, fine. So what I will do next is to look for this site where you convert tiny png, tanypng.com. So this website was recommended to me by a friend of mine, Vic. Which one did we just open? Let's preview them first. Is it possible to preview? Is this one okay? Yeah, let's try this one out. Yeah, are you kidding me? Should we go with this? This is what we just, finished this. Okay, you know what? I think I have Photoshop here. I can actually compress with Photoshop. No, I can actually compress with Photoshop. The reason I'm not going to be using Photoshop is instead, okay, let's use Paint. Let's compress with photos, edit with photos. So, I would see how I can resize this. Can I resize? No, no, no. This is crop Control Z. I want to resize. I want to resize original. Custom. I want to resize this. So this are adjustments. There is something like resize. Are you kidding me? So guys, I'm actually stuck. It seems I'll just manage this one. Maybe I'll figure out a way to do it later. But if you know how to do it easily on Photoshop and you're watching this, you could just reach out to the comment section. I actually just feel this one is nice, but then having it at the down. Okay, let's see how Gauzy did his own. Okay, it's covered everywhere. The system should be showing full fledged. How do we resize this on Photoshop? Okay, let me do open with Photoshop. I don't know how to really resize on Photoshop. I think I've forgotten this. It's not like I don't know. Should we just proceed? No, 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 no. It's not making sense now. Why? Look at here. Here is not dark. It needs darkness so this details can show. So here is actually the light section. Why, if you open this side, you will notice that if it was this, you would have been able to see this. So we have to look for the one that would suit us. And still, why don't I just take a new? Oh, wonderful! I think this is the best. Yes, this one suits me very, very well. This last one, I'm going to rename it to my peak. My peak, because it suits exactly what I would want also. Okay, so how do we resize this image now? This one is, yeah, I don't know, but we can figure it out together. Let's try and see if we can resize this with Adobe Illustrator. I don't know if this will be possible to do this with Adobe Illustrator. I think you should, but this is why I love Google. So, and this is why I love Illustrator does different things, though, like vector graphics and the rest. I don't know if resizing is one of them or okay. Maybe I'm just the one using tiny PNG. Why don't I try other resources? Resize image online. Because I was actually trying to compress. My problem is not compression, my problem is to reduce the size. You see, I'm 100 MB. So thank God we didn't even give up. Okay, my peak. If it's possible to resize based on images, based on percentage, like 20%, that kind of thing, I think I would really, really love it. Okay, I'm uploading. Crop your image. I don't want to crop. Rotate your image. I don't want to rotate. Resize your image. Okay, downloading fine. Resize your image. Good. So this is what our image looks like, right? I want to resize it 50%. I want to resize it 50%. I need to still fit in very, very well. 50%. Okay, even that thing is fine with me. Okay, so I want to resize the image. Let's see. It's going to be half the size. So the old image, which is the main file, was 5.8 MB, and this one was 1.4. So let's download it. I need to reinstart my antivirus because I don't want to be having images sometimes. So the website are not trusted. You could, install a rat without knowing. Let's head back to our project, which is what we're working on. CPA marketing. I just said it. inside CPM marketing folder. So I'll be called, you see, WhatsApp changed it to 37.6. So why won't it have crazy, what is it called again? I want it to lose quality like hell. That was right. No. This one is the one WhatsApp gave me 37 MB. See, look at WhatsApp version, and then look at the main version. You can't just compare. Okay, that those are like different files, but all of them are like MB. I think that one is even up to 7 MB. And WhatsApp is giving us fantastic. Okay, so now you can see we have it here. I think I would remove this center and I'll use the word bottom. Sorry, bottom. Bottom. So you should start from the bottom. Fantastic. So nice at the bottom. You can see this phone number. Let me see Go's own. Go's own, we could see what it is. Okay, so the next thing I could do is to have what we call a layer. A layer simply means in this image that we're seeing, there will still be another layer at the back, like it will be a bit dark. Okay, so I think I love this one, the Daniel cake. I think I love it so much. So what I need now is a layer. Okay. Then this image, this Daniel cake logo is not showing. So Goze, okay, this is the best part of using Figma. I can come back to on the Figma. I can try to edit the file. I think I actually even tried editing it last time. I can try to edit the file. I love this one. I love it. I love it because it's unique, man. It shows. But this Malwarebytes, I hope this will not cause us trouble. This Malwarebytes is showing Malwarebytes, blah blah blah. You should buy now. Oh no, wow. I didn't even think. Should I retake this shot? I could retake the shots. Does it really have any? Yeah, it does. You shouldn't have Malwarebytes. Yeah, so this simply means I will likely just, let me see. I mean, people just care about it on okay, right? So if Malwarebytes is showing buy now, I'm giving it like free publicity. Okay, well, that's not even it. So looking at it like this, why would I want to shoot this picture again? Everything is nice, apart from the small bites. And even at that, it really shows nothing. Right? Just wants, okay, let me see what Goze did. On Goze, we have an app which is like a third-party app here. We have other stuff open, though there was no pop-up. Okay, there are even pop-up on the screens here. I don't think it matters. Doesn't matter. It gives it even a realistic look. So it doesn't just look like we're trying to show our wallpaper. Okay, business@nukek.com. This should be our phone number. I would use the phone number of, what is it called again? Old. I would use our company's line. The one you get here, press 1, press 2. Okay. So I could try to edit this job. I've forgotten how I need to. That's how I need to open an editor. Is that it? I think I have access to open this stuff in editor. Okay, yeah, this is it. Okay. Jesus. Where do we head to? Okay, let's first click here. Okay, let's zoom in. Shift. It's been long. I did all these jobs, stuff like this myself. How many minutes? 34. Normally, I just give it to freelancers, young kids to do it themselves. Okay. I think we can't do it anyway. Just we prefer to handle it. Can't do everything yourself, obviously. So I want this, and I want no. I want this. I'll hold shift this one and this one. So I've selected these three. I will now press Ctrl G or Ctrl G to group, or just click inside. Okay. Okay, fantastic. So it has ewo. Ah, this is a group. Oh, this one is not a group. No. Show. Okay, I'm gonna hit shift. Fantastic. Go here. I want every single damn thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure, everything is good. Okay. Okay. Just this one. I'm going to right click. I'm supposed to group. I'm supposed to be able to group this. Copy as PNG. Copy as PNG. Export. I hope it's not going to export it differently from you. Jesus. I want it to be grouped as one file, so I can export it not as 4 files. Okay, hold here. I should be able to group this thing. It doesn't work. How else would I do this? I think this I think this is read only, so you can't edit it. You can only read. Okay, you know what? Let's just invert the logo. We already have the okay logo, right? Let's invert it. So invert image. If I invert it, is it gonna be nice? Don't know. You only know when you have tried. Okay, so the Danokek logo should be somewhere around here. Danokek has like 2 logo. I think I'll just use this one. But what was here before used to be Danokek completely. I think the logo might not really have much of an importance for it to start showing or shining or like being white. Okay, the way Gose did his own. The way Gose did his own. The way he did his own, he made it white, and I can tell you it was fine. Is this where we were? Goes. Okay. Let me just open that Figma project we're working on. Okay, so I'm still thinking, should we? One hell of a question. I mean, look at it now. Should we? I think we should just create this layer first, and we can handle this later. I could just call my new graphics guy to do this for us, and I think he will do it extremely fast. But I think I want to be doing most things myself. I'm tired of over relying on people to do things. It might take hours now before they get it done. Okay, so looking at this, you can see there's a somehow like a gray layer here, and that is the major reason why this stuff is actually popping out. So looking at our own, there's no layer here, so I want to add that layer. I could do this manually, trying to figure it out. I think it's using it before, or I could just use Google to search for a layer, but I think it's actually before. So what I'll do is I'll use inspect element. I'll just go over to the code. I think the codes are not that it's not that difficult. Okay, this is the header page, right? So yeah, I'm going to now do this head page. I will now do before the head page. Or is it before or after? Before or after the head page? I don't know. I'll just try one of them. I'll just try one of them, and then I will do something like a background color. I would use gray. Let's just be seriously gray first. I would fix it up later. Um, content. Ah, content. Empty. Okay, so at this point, I have it here. I would have to have a width of 100%. Okay, so let's just say it's a height of like 500 pixels. Just we're trying our things to see how it goes. Ah, okay. Okay, let's head back again. Okay, let's use the word after. Hmm. Ah, position. Sorry, position. I think we're going to use position absolute, and this one has to be like position relative. So it should be easier for us, right? Good. Let's try it. Okay, this is here. This is after. Um. mm, After that is the key. Okay, let's go to before. Any difference? Fantastic. Yeah, there's a big difference. Okay, this is before. So before was a trick. Um, we would have to make this to be the same height as the image. So the first question is, let's inspect element first of all. Oh, so this was done without putting mobile responsive in mind. Okay, that's true. See, because they did not even give me a mobile version. I don't want to complain anyway. Just do things myself. Um, I would try the 100%. Just you sometimes giving jobs to people you don't even really know might just be the best. Cause wait, oh, this grid I'm seeing, like, as if it's affecting the whole website too. So I would first of all delete it. Let me use Control X first to cut. I feel like it's affecting something. Okay, so all these ones here. Okay, so this has always been the way they are. Are you sure? Ah, okay, that's the case now. Control Z. Okay, so I'm going to click here. I'm going to click inside. Mine is to use RGBA. Okay, so I can give it some form of transparency. I'll use a 0.5. Fantastic. I won't be using gray. I only used gray to text. So that's what I was doing. So I'll be using pure black. Pure black is like 0000. I'll just come here totally, maybe. Yeah, fantastic. Um, was it close to what he did? Yes, fantastic. Okay. Um, yes, fantastic. Um, okay, I think I should make it a bit like it's. This is gonna be very dark now. Thank you, but I prefer it this way. You just like it's subtle on the background. You're able to see a bit. I think I'll make this. Let's try 6. Okay, good. We program and develop websites and smart intelligence. We program and develop website and smart artificial intelligence. I'll look for a keyword. I'll look for a writer to do this one. You need something here. Okay. With the best of teams who provide the fast. I will do those ones later. Okay. Judging from this about us, which was the next one he did. Did he give space? He didn't give space. I don't think he knows word spacing or letter spacing. The text were not also that bold, and even the font, and even the fine more. But I think he tried basically. And this about us with percentages of things we do. You can't really judge what you know with percentage. That's okay with me when we did it, but looking from my own perspective right now, I don't think you can actually judge, you know, your percentage of something. So I just think about us. It should just be what you can do. So let's see about our skills and experience. We help ambitious businesses like you generate more profit by providing awareness, drive traffic, content to customer, grow our sales. Okay. So, um, I think currently seeing the disparity in this whole project because I kind of left it on because I think I didn't really give him a whole lot of feedback. Because looking at the site now, I can vividly tell you that it is a website that is in between a bio and a company website. I want a company website that depicts we can help you create apps, create software, artificial intelligence, installations of security services, cyber security, and the rest. Now, this website looks like a bio. Only a bio tells you what someone knows. As a company, we would obviously have lots of teams of UI, UX, development teams, CSS, coding, machine learning. So this is no longer just one person telling you what they can do. Then putting in our programming languages that we code on. I think if it's like a freelance, like a bio, unless I'm a freelance bio guy, I think it would have gone well. Because this is the languages I know. But as a company website, it is assumed we'll have a whole lot of people on our team. So stating that we only do Node.js, Python, Flutter, no. It should be more of what we can offer, like mobile apps, web apps, you know, desktop installable apps, offline apps, stuff like that. So I think that is what should be here because this site is between a bio and a component site. So we're going to actually just make it a component site. So for instance, this about us services, portfolio, blog, contacts, sign in. Okay. A whole lot of things will be done here, but let's see what the website is like currently. judging from the one we did. I think this one we did is purely. I think this one looks purely like we as a company doing the stuff. So let's draw inspiration from this one. This one was designed by Charles. We program and develop our website and smart artificial intelligence. I think I would prefer. Okay, I think there was something else here, but I changed it to this video. We program and develop. Okay, we develop smart artificial. We develop um we develop apps. This is for a copywriter. They're good at words, so we can just put it, delete it where we can. Okay, skills. Here, do we have skills? Here we have our services. Realistically, I think that is what we should have put here. Not okay. Even if we're putting about us, it should be we're a company. Okay, so this is what is written here. We're obsessed with making things, and even more obsessed with making things better. The Nokia company has been in business of creating and innovating for years. We have been actively involved in the web and software development for the last 10 years. Yeah, realistically, I've been doing that. But does it fit? Okay, the Nokia company. Okay. About us. Okay. This is where you have content writers. They're good at this. You don't like you always say that I'm kind of delegating every single thing. That's because you can't really do everything yourself. Okay. I will come back to this project. Like I would always tell you guys, you don't kill your whole head on it. You take out some time, we'll come back. But before this month runs down, we'll definitely cook the sites, you know, to a great extent. So I'm just gonna be stopping it here. So far so good. We've been able to clone close to what it could be. I think we just changed this background, changed the email. I've not really done anything much of special. The letters I would have to that's the second thing. Even if you want to employ, everybody's impatient in Nigeria. Everybody doesn't want to listen. If I send this video now to a copywriter, so they'll be able to watch. Okay, I'll tell them what I would want to do, so they can take out their time. I don't know. People just find it difficult to really focus on anything, and yet everyone complains there is no job. And when they finally get a job or when they finally get a gig, nobody's serious. So annoying. But I will just look for. Let's see. Okay, we develop and create websites and smart artificial intelligence. And create websites and smart artificial intelligence. I think this is what is already here. We program and develop websites. Okay, we develop and create websites. I think I'll use web apps. Web apps and smart websites, apps and softwares. No, yes, websites, apps, and softwares. I think that one would go more with me. We develop and create websites, apps, applications, apps, and softwares. Because people don't even know what artificial intelligence is, so we could let her pitch it to them and let them know what we do. Okay, we develop and create apps. Okay, websites, apps, and softwares. And okay, so let's see what it looks like now. We program and create websites, apps, and softwares. Come again. Applications, yeah. Okay, applications should be better. I think applications and apps are almost the same thing. Okay. No, I think I'll use I think I'll use the word software applications. Software applications. Because people don't even know that. People don't even know that software and applications are the same thing, and automations. Um, so this automation is because I kind of create bots a lot. So now it fits in. Okay, so we program and create websites, No, this website. I think I would go with websites, softwares, and automation. Um, we create. Okay, it was we develop and create. Okay, so less words are always important. We develop and create websites, softwares, and automations. And I think I'll use the ampersand. And smart automations. Okay, good. So it tells every single thing I obviously do. We develop and create websites, softwares, and smart automations. So the smart automations now, like, um vividly it shows, lets you know how unique it is. Okay, let's compare this to what Gose did. Gose own seems to be popping out. I think that's because um his images has black and mine has white. So the white is contrasting with this. If I can make these images, if I can invert them, why this and cake is completely dark and this will be black, it will be more nicer. But then the white still passes a meaning. So what do I do? Let me see if I can increase this again to 8. Maybe that 8 would be the perfect solution I need. Fantastic. So all of a sudden I can see the letters pop up more. Um, yeah, we develop and create websites, softwares, and smart automations. Okay, so this is it. Then I think I would let's try 7. Let's try 7. Let's try 7. Okay, I think it's awesome like this. Then this right up over here, I would have a content creator write something like that. Okay, about us skill and experience. I think it should be about us. Um, skills, services, and experience. I would have to deliberate. I would have to deliberate. I would have to deliberate something. I would have to deliberate something on that department. But so far so good. I've been able to change this. This was what our old time friend did for me. Mm. No passion in even assisting me with a good site. It's all good anyway. Years from now, they would remember how you wouldn't want to associate with them. They wouldn't remember how you gave them a job and didn't take it serious. Okay, so um, thinking. I'm thinking now. I like this dark field. The way it's dark, it depicts this, software solution. No, everybody uses. Why I'm still thinking. I'm constantly considering this black header. Should we use a white one instead? I think I should respect the UI UX guy decision. He probably put so many things into consideration before thinking of a black like this. And I think I also did something similar on Rain Apps where the head was black, and I think black actually still passes a strong image. So when you get to look at this right now, you see the words popped up, the background showing you. So I think it's quite nice. So I would just stick to it. Okay, we develop and create smart websites, softwares, and smart. We develop and create. Okay, well, how about we develop websites, softwares, and create smart automations? Okay, so yeah, I think that should be better. We we develop we develop websites and and create smart software software automation. Yeah, because it's actually fantastic. Come on. We develop and create smart. We develop we develop websites. We develop websites and create. We develop website and create smart software. Okay, let me see. I think I would start the smart from here. Uh-uh. Okay. We develop websites and create smart software automations. Good, cause in fact I even do more of apps. We develop apps and we develop websites. Okay, I would think I'll use the word we develop web apps. Because I am beyond websites. Websites is for, but then that's a funny thing. People really think web apps. We develop web apps and create smart. Fantastic. We develop web apps and create smart software automations. Fantastic. Let me compare it with what was there. We program and develop website and smart artificial intelligence. Although that's life. Years from now, this one, I'm even thinking is the highest now. I would still laugh at it. Okay, so our services development, automation, artificial intelligence. Um, what we do, transform your address into reality. Good, good. Okay, I think I would basically do the websites, and when I'm done with every single thing I think I know, I would tell a copywriter what my services are all about, so they'll come back and write every single keyword. Then when they're done, I will now take it to an SEO guy who would now, rank them or look for the words to change that would still pass the same meaning but will still rank us number one. Okay, so I'm going to be stopping this one here and I will continue later on this project.